It's been, Honorable ZAAKE, please. I've just been informed by Rob that the technical room where they play the videos is not even here. There is a room, I'm told, yes, in the basement. That's where it is. Now, colleagues, I want to request you. Activities, a video, Rob. Listen, honorable colleague. We are at a time, colleagues, we are at a time of debate. That's number one. Number two, I have tried to be as accommodative as possible, but I have a limit. I have a limit. I have a limit. What's the procedure?
Right on speaker, following the revelation by the leader of opposition that a person supposed to play the video has actually disappeared. A very big issue. Right on speaker, would we be proceeding right by allowing such abdication of responsibility from a technical officer who is supposed to be an officer of this parliament, and we serve and proceed as if everything is normal? Shouldn't that matter be investigated? Shouldn't that officer be brought to book? Are we proceeding right on speaker?
Thank you. Honorable colleagues, received a complaint from the leader of opposition that a staff has not performed their duties. I hereby direct the clerk of parliament to investigate this and ensure that indeed we are informed as a leadership on the next action to be taken. But honorable colleagues, and most of you are lawyers, you want me to judge someone, to condemn someone, to adjourn a house about someone? I have received a complaint here in parliament. If there is misconduct, okay, if the staff break rules, we have very clear procedures of handling our staff. And the good thing, the leader of opposition is part of the parliamentary commission. We are going to handle this matter administratively since this is an administrative officer. This is not a member of parliament whom we can handle here. It's an administrative officer. Lope?
Right, Honourable Speaker, the unfortunate bit is that we have been at this for quite some time. And I can understand technical glitches from sabotage and distinguish them and decipher them properly. This video was pre-tested in the system several times and authenticated. The bearer and the duty officer was even actually trying to test, to play the video while here, but you were communicating. So the same person disappears at the instant. Right, Honourable Speaker. Right, Honourable Speaker. The matters.
Rob, conclude.
Right, Honourable Speaker, I can understand that members of this House may want to downplay what we are doing here, right, Honourable Speaker. And I think they believe that this matter simply relates to the title of the report.
Procedure.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very much constrained just decision to ask this question. My understanding as a senior member of this House is that when a gadget of this nature is brought, or before it is brought here, as the leader of the opposition guided, it is brought to your attention and you authorize. The gadget that is missing is actually missing in your hands as Speaker of this House. And Mr. Speaker, and you know how much respect I give to institutions. And I have a duty to protect the integrity of this institution. Is this not a matter where you must summon all the forces at hand before you proceed with this matter to find out where your gadget is, to find out where your officer is, and to tell us the technical glitch,
No.
and to tell us, no, Mr. Speaker, I am okay with him because even in my constituency, I have people like the honorable member, and I respect them.
Thank you. Now, I used my prerogative as a presiding officer to allow the playing of the video. Okay? Because it's not provided for in the rules. I used my prerogative. Yes, you get it? And I wanted fairness. I told you, colleagues, we have to be fair to each other. Now, I'm seeing we are reducing the whole debate of a statement which I was told is very critical to playing a video. Number two, beyond the read of opposition, I have other members who are going to submit on both sides. This is not a matter of opposition or NRM. This is a matter that affects all members here. Okay? So please, let's go on with the debate. And if there is a member who doesn't want to debate, I won't force you to debate. But what I told you is very simple. What I told you, please, I have already directed the clerk to do his work. I can't go to do the work of the clerk. Okay? Debate opens now. Okay? Debate starts now. Honorable Kwizera.
Proceed, dear Mr. Speaker.
Right, Honorable.
Proceed, dear Mr. Speaker. Proceed.
Colleagues, don't access a microphone without my permission. Debate starts now. Leader of opposition, Lope.
Technology has evolved, and technology can allow plug and play. May we seek your indulgence and we plug and play the video if the Office of Parliament has played a disappearing act?
Mr. Rope of this House, and as a Speaker, as a presiding officer, issues that are administrative and technical are issues of the clerk. Please, I know my limits. I don't want to go beyond my limits. Okay? I don't want to go beyond my limits. Lope, you're a reader here. Now, the complaint made is on an administrative staff. An administrative staff. Even a political leader here, I have demanded that must be listened to before I judge anyone. Okay? So, Lope,
Mr. Speaker.
Lope,
Yes.
my request to you, as a leader in this House, I don't know, Honorable ZAAKE, kindly take your seat. Don't mind. Kindly take your seat. My request to you is that we have a debate Okay? We have a debate. Please. And I want a commitment from you. If you feel we cannot have a debate, then you let me know.
Mr. Speaker, I don't even need 3 minutes. So the video actually is my debate. And without it, I have nothing to submit on the subject matter.
Thank you. Colleagues, I'm going to suspend the House for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes. I'm going for 10 minutes. And then when I come back, I want to take some action as a presiding officer of this House. Instead of cooling down. Yes, honorable colleagues, I allowed this issue of videos under Rule 7 of our Rules of Procedure, where it is under my general authority. I've seen, instead I thought I was helping the House, but in the end, I'm creating more problems for the House. So I was trying to be as liberal as possible. So from today, I'm assigning that issue to the Committee on Rules to go and assess the admissibility of technical evidence of that nature, and then we incorporate it in our rules. But my generosity on those issues has stopped today. I've seen people using it against me, but I don't know where Lop is, because I talked to Lop and we agreed that indeed he can use his technical people. He can provide the video and we see how to proceed. Lop, have we made progress? They are plugging? So, sir? Yes, Honorable Jonathan. Jonathan, then procedure.
Thank you for granting me opportunity to raise this matter of privilege. Mr. Speaker, I've been in this parliament in the past, and during the short break, I have seen members or people who are not members of parliament, and they are carrying firearms. It brings my memory of what happened during age limit. Would you, Mr. Speaker, I know there were concerns, would you guide those ones to leave the lobbies, whoever is carrying a pistol or any gun, to retreat back, to allow members exercise and be free? I met a number of them, and perhaps they are here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please, Sergeant, if there is any, because I have not called on any. I've not called on the sergeant at arms. Okay, that I have failed to manage the house, and therefore I need support of security. So please, a sergeant at arms, ensure. But please, let's not just judge people. Honorable Jonathan Odur has raised the point properly, in a civil way, and indeed, sergeant at arms, please ensure that no security beyond our usual security that is here. Thank you. Honorable Isaac, when I picked Honorable Jonathan, I picked Honorable Jonathan and Honorable Isaac.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you for the way you've handled the situation and how to mitigate. Right, Honorable Speaker, as you have clearly said that you have allowed the leader of opposition to use his technical team to play the video. Right, Honorable Speaker, last week on Thursday, we had the same incident in the House. You actually suspended the House, and upon return, you actually accepted the House to vote on whether the video should be played. And we find ourselves in the same dilemma today. Would it be procedurally right that we put a question so that the House can decide whether that video should be played? Because it is about presidents, and that is the point they're saying. They're saying last Thursday, you accepted for the video to be played, but it was played after a vote. So could we do the same? Thank you.
Please, I have not yet ruled. Allow me to rule. Now, honorable colleagues, Honorable Joyce, don't mind.
Procedure.
When you're in my seat here, that's what you go through. You try to be as accommodative as possible. Okay? Honorable colleagues, on Thursday we voted on allowing the video to be played. I've remembered I put a question on Thursday. Yes, on Thursday I put a question. And listen to me, please. If I set a precedent, honorable colleagues, then we must follow that precedent in full. Yes, Honorable Chivumbi.
Right, Honorable Speaker, the circumstances of Thursday speak for themselves. On Thursday, you had made a ruling. The ruling was that you had referred the matter to the committee. Yes, a rebellion ensued from women members of parliament, which forced you to change your decision. Now, there was a decision and a ruling made by you, and by you. This is different. So this matter of whether the video should be played or not played is not controversial. Because yesterday, the matter was controversial and contested. So, if you are to stick to your position and levels of consistency, you stick to the position you've taken earlier.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Razor. No, please, honorable honorable colleagues, please. Now I've seen, I've seen really sincerity on both sides, because we set a precedent. The precedent was we subjected when I put it, this side refused, okay, and then I said for fairness purposes. This shouldn't mean my decision alone. I put the question, and that's what we did. And the colleagues, first of all, remember, and even those rules of challenging the decision of the Speaker of what they were brought. But I became very clear that we have to be fair. Now, honorable colleagues, you should remember this is the matter where I've used my authority. And I wanted to get your opinion, all of you. So without going any further, I put a question. That the video is played. Those in favor say aye, and the contrary nay. Honorable colleagues, just wait. I want to put a question. Please. Clerk, can we have our lights properly? Can I have? Honorable colleagues, the nay is heavy. Honorable colleagues, I invoke my powers under Rule 89 for overrule. Nyeko, Honorable Nyeko. Those are the members. House adjourned to tomorrow at 2.
Parliament, what do you make of it? Your members have been suspended for 3 consecutive sittings.
No, I am not buoyed by the suspension. The suspension is a very, very flimsy and side matter. We are not here for those flimsy peripheral issues. We are here for a very big call, a call for a durable constitutional order, a call for the rule of law to be entrenched, a call for respect for human rights, and a call for the rule of law and all of us being bound by the same law. They happen in this house. I sideshow There's a big problem in this country, and we're all aware. And we know why there was objection to the playing of the video. Because the video was a summary of what has obtained in this land in as far as violation of human rights is concerned. The street shootings, the point-blank shootings, knocking down of citizens by government vehicles, military vehicles, point-blank, the violation of the rights of leaders being arrested like chicken thieves, the wanton abuse of rights without any abatement. And I want to assure the country there's no amount of suspension, no amount of intimidation, there's no amount of ill will, including sabotage, is going to deter us from pursuing the rights of our people. We're all aware of the hundreds of young people still under military incarceration without charge. We are aware of those under flimsy charges, under irregular charges in the court martial. Those on remand without trial for years. Those murdered without accountability. Those who disappeared without accountability. This is the demand. It's the bigger call. So I don't think any member here is intimidated about a suspension. In fact, all of us are ready to be suspended for the biggest suspension there is in the rules. If that will serve as a punishment to atone for the wrongs done and visited on our people. So no intimidation, no nothing. And we want to invite everybody, without color, creed, to understand the bigger call of this nation. As members of parliament, to best understand what it takes to be where we are and what the country expects of us. Therefore, I want to invite from all sides of the aisle that we are not going to listen to each other as leaders in this country, that his might is right in this country, then all of us should prepare for anarchy and shall be adjudged as fools who never learned from history and common sense.
What is your next course of action? Will you be attending plenary next time, or because the statement has been made but you couldn't deliver from your side?
The people of Uganda sent us here to do the best for common good. I am going to sit with my team to agree over the next course of action, and tomorrow morning we shall be able to communicate to the country. But what must really be very clear is that we are here, we are going nowhere. Lero kyakusalirwa kyamaanyi nnyo nti paalamenti y'eggwanga tesobola kwewuliriza ku nsonga ezitalina kyekubira, ensonga ezikwata ku ddembe ly'obuntu, ezikwata kubuzaawo abantu, kutulugunya abantu, obutawa amateeka kitiibwa n'obutuwa ssemateeka kitiibwa. Ebibaddewo olweggo olwaleero omuli okuyimiriza abaka entuula 3 ndowooza bya bulijjo. Sirowooza nti biyinza okuyiggula omubaka yenna, kubanga oba kususpendinze ennaku 3 waliwo munnayuganda ali eyo yabulibwako omuntu we. Mukyala wa Kibalama n'abalamu tubagambe tutya? Twatiddire nnyo batugobyeyo ennaku 3. Famire ya Ddamulira, famire ya Kanatta, tubagambe tutya nti twatidde nnyo kubanga waliwo tugoba mu paalamenti. Ndowooza ebyo bya butaliimu n'ekyokusalirwa nti paalamenti y'eggwanga ababaka abamu ngenda kwogera okutegeera wa gye baabalonda. Otasobola kutegeera nti ensonga y'okutyobula eddembe ly'obuntu esobola okutuwa ku buli omu era terina kkala, naye obutayigira ku byafaayo kyekyobujege ekisingawo. Abamu babisoma kuyita bibuuzo, naye okubigoberera n'okubaamu lesonizi ennene kyabalema. N'olwekyo njagala kutegeeza eggwanga nti tuli wano, zino ensonga zijja kuggweera wano. Naye ne bannayuganda abali eyo mubanje ababaka bammwe wabe bayimiridde ku nsonga ezikwata kutyobula eddembe ly'obuntu, okubuzaawo abantu, okutwala abantu mu kkooti z'amagye, okusibira abantu mu kkomera nga tewaliiko kyaji yonna, okubasibira nga tebatwalibwa mu kkooti. Era ebiku bibuuzo byatwagala okubuuza, twagala kubuuza minisita wa justice Honorable Mao oba gyali oba ali mu exile, ebigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga naye nga gyali, naye nga bayita abasajja abakulu mu ggwanga muno naye avaayo. So njaga kakasa eggwanga nti abaka bano b'enkulembera tugenda kutuula tutegeeze eggwanga ekiddako, naye ekisuze nga kiddako n'enkya weetuli wano.
Byobadde oyagala kufanana ki?
Vidiyo erimu ebintu bingi nnyo ebikwata kutyobula eddembe ly'obuntu. Ebyo ebyaliwo nga 5, ebyaliwo nga 9, n'ebize bibeerawo. Ekigendererwa kyabadde nti paalamenti bulijjo ebeera mu bwangu, n'eraba obulabi ku social media, n'efuna olugambo lwa Radio Katwe efuna obudde obutunuulira ebigenda mu maaso nga tewali muntu abizannye nti abizannyemu firimu ya ku biiki bategeere eggwanga lye bakulembera lye bayisiza amateeka lye bayisiza ssente abakuumaddembe be bawambaza yunifoomu y'eggwanga bye bakola ku lwa bannayuganda. Thank you.
Our future in thy hands, united, free for liberty, together we'll always stand.
I'm actually, if it means sleeping here, I'm going to sleep here. Nothing like stopping me from doing my duty as the Mityana municipality people sent me here to do my work as a member of parliament. And I'm here to stay. I cannot be intimidated. I cannot fear anything. Just like how our leaders said, no amount of intimidation is going to scare us on what we are supposed to be doing. No amount of suspension is going to scare us. But one thing you must be sure of, that we are going to make sure that that video is played so that the whole world can know how we are being treated in this country as the leaders and the people, as the people of Uganda. The amount of violations on the human rights, it is really too much. This is the time. They said the president themselves yesterday. They played my video. It left them quiet because there was no evidence in it. But for us today, we've come with a lot of evidence in a video. You see what they have done. So that kind of double standard, we cannot allow it to keep in this country. Yeah. Tewaliwo kitegenda kukututiisa. Kubanga bibatukoze bingi nnyo bibakoze bannayuganda bingi nnyo nga parliament yesulirayo gwa nagamba. Era wano olabye bulungi nnyo nti ku Lwokuna bakkiriza video yange bagizanye mu parliament yawo nga tekibanga nawo nga tekikkirizibwa na kukkirizibwa ne bamenya amateeka ga parliament nga bulijjo badde bamenya amateeka mu bamanyi wano bamenya amateeka en extension ya dictatorship ya Museveni gye tulimu wano mu parliament ne bakkiriza bulungi nnyo ne bagizanya ne balaba nga n'obujulizi tebukola ki tebuliwo wadde n'akatono. So mu mbeera eyo olwaleero netugamba naffe tuleeta video olwaleero tulabe nga olwaleero luno bala ensi yonna eraba bulungi nnyo obumenyi bw'amateeka obugenda maaso mu ggwanga lino, engeri gye batutulugunyaamu, engeri gye bakwatamu bannayuganda, engeri gye bakwatamu abakulembeze, engeri gye beeyisaamu. Nga Ministry of Internal Affairs bwerese ripooti yayo ng'ejjudde obulimba ne tuga kati katubijjeyo babirabeko bulungi nnyo. So kati bo balowooza nti bagenda tutiisatiisa n'otugoba, tetugenda kutya. Tuwaliwo kigenda kututiisatiisa. Nzibu kiba kitegeeza kubeera wano paka tugenda kubeera oba batugana tugenda kujja tubeerewo paka okulaba ng'ensonga z'abannayuganda tuzituusa kubanga nze nalondebwa abantu b'Emityana municipality kukiikirira nsonga zaabwe okulaba nga tubeerawo paka.
Nze Shadow Minister wa Information mbadde nina okukakasa nti vidiyo ezannyibwa kubanga ebinkwatako bya mawulire era mbadde nina okukakasa ng'abantu bonna amawulire ago bagalaba. Simanyi lwaki batya nnyo vidiyo ezo okulabibwa. Bw'oba oli sure nti ogavaninga bulungi leka vidiyo abantu bagirabe. Bw'obanga olina commitment nti oyagala abantu abazze batta abantu bavunaanibwe wabeerewo justice, leka vidiyo erabibwe. Vidiyo lwaki bagitya, lwaki baagala vidiyo erabike? So nze siri bothered. Bw'aba nsuspendinze ennaku 3 manyi nti nze obulumi obwenfuna butono nnyo ku bulumi bw'abaana batakyasoma kubanga bazadde baabwe battibwa.
Ebintu ekisooka Deputy Speaker yazanyira mu ba opposition nga ye abawe emikono buli kaseera netumuwoninga ye n'agaana. On 15th of August nga tuvudde ewa speaker yatuyita mu bugenyi, akasajja k'ekiira ne kayimirira ne kavuma speaker ne kagamba nti no mwagenza okukomba engatto za muhoozi. Okiwulidde? Ye teyafaayo ku disciplininga ate ng'alina obusobozi. Okiraba? Ku nnaku nga 5 omwezi ogw'omwenda nga batuyise ku national prayer mu State House ne kajja wano ne kabiddamu ne kagamba nti nno mugenda kuliikinga boots za Museveni ne muhoozi. Speaker nga tafaayo. Era mmwe mubadde mukwata ebintu bino okuva emabega nga mulaba abamu mu nnaku 30 mu mwezi oyimirira emirundi 30 obaana tebakuwadde mukono naye obusajja buno kakati bamukubye kamukubye bamumaliddirewo ddala ebintu ebibaddewo ebyabeerawo ku Thursday abantu bakyalina emotions Honorable Kimatama oba ne bamuyita batya Kinyamatama bamuvumye abakazi bonna nga bw'omanyi President Museveni yawa abakyala obukulembeze lwakubanga ntino bavumirirwa nnyo kakati bwe baba abakyala bonna bali kukaaba atookawo omukono olwaleero owe Honorable ZAAKE omukono olwaleero nga abantu bakyali mu emotions no. I'm telling you, atenze nfaayo onankola ki kilo ndi 9 bwongwako tutambula kilo 9 ngongwako tutambula si mutawanaawo so obuzibu olwaleero buviiridde number 1 opposition number 2 speaker mwenyini speaker alina indecisions owulidde awo ng'agamba nti nno sijja kususpendinga house today ate mu dakika 3 zokka nasuspendinga indecision eyo si kirungi ate njagala ompite ndi musajja mukulu emite ya myaka 58 ate mbadde mu bufuzi mu bukulembeze nange nali mukulembeze mbadde mukulembeze toyinza kukola ekyo tolya ebigambo byo byennyini n'obirya no naye obusajja obumukubye obubi bwe opposition kati ate olwaleero buvuddeyo nga buli victors buvuddeyo nga
ddala ebikwe soko ekola ekyo Luganda okusookera ddala kikyamu ekya sipiika okwashuminga nti asobola okuyimiriza eddoboozi ly'abantu oba obutakkiriza babaka kubaako ne kye baleeta ku fulo oba okuba nga bangi ti buli kye baagala bajja kukiyisaawo nga bye baagala. Eno ensonga gye tuliko erimu abantu be bakutte ebbanga ddene mu makomera, erimu abantu be basibye, erimu abantu abatiddwa, naye erimu n'abantu Prime Minister Nabbanja be yajja n'ayogerako n'agamba tubalina ne tugamba abantu bano katubakyalireko. Kiteebereza nti abantu bano bayinza okuba baabatta. Ate bye biri mu vidiyo eno, nze yakwata vidiyo eyo ku kisaawe wendi be baakwata mu ripooti ya minisita gy'asomyeko ebadde teraga bujulizi nti Honorable Hassan Kirumira nti baamukwata ne bamuteeka ku ttaka ne bamuteeka ekigere ku nsingo. Ebyo tebabyogeddeeko. Tebalaze nti Charles Honorable ababaka aba Parliament babakwata nga 5 okuziyiza. Bakansalaza ab'enjawulo abakulembeze babakwata. Ebyo byonna tebireflectinze mu ripooti. Kati eno bino ebyokusigala wano nga tuwuliriza ripooti ezitalina magulu na mutwe nga baminisita bajja ne balimba ensinga eraba. Leero tubadde tusazeewo tuzannye obujulizi kibeere obujulizi obulabikibwako n'obujulizi obw'ebigambo bye boogera bannamawulire babakuba. So embeera eyo ffe tetutidde kye balina okumanya tetutidde tugenda kudda era tugenda kubeera ku nsonga zino mpaka nga bamaze okulaba nti beekomako naddala ku nsonga za human rights.
Dewo leero kyongera kulaga nti Parliament ekolera mu kutya ate nga Parliament eddoboozi ly'omuntu wa bulijjo. So olabye nga speaker akola okusalawo ng'ate bwakusazaamu n'atuuka n'okugamba nti vidiyo eraga oba ekakasa nti eddembe ly'abantu lityoboolebwa nti ekubibweko akalulu. Tulabidde ddala ng'ekyo tekijja. Kyandibadde kya bwerufu okuleka vidiyo n'ezanya ensi yonna n'egiraba oba ddala eddembe ly'obuntu lityoboolebwa oba nedda kubanga minisita avuddeyo ne yeegaana n'agamba nti bo baba bakola mulimu gwabwe era tebatyobolanga ku ddembe ly'obuntu. Ffe ne tugamba nti tulina vidiyo eraga engeri y'eddembe ly'obuntu yerize lityoboolebwamu. So speaker okugaana vidiyo eyo okuzannyibwa n'agisubjectinga ku kuba akalulu kibadde kirongera okunnyikira ddala Parliament nti tetunulira nsonga za muntu wa bulijjo naddala families ezo n'abantu abalina abantu baabwe bababulako nga nakati bakyabanoonya abali mu makomera n'abakwatibwa ku nsonga z'ebyobufuzi. Okusookera ddala tugenda mu lutuula na mukulembeze waffe owala opposition n'abakulembeze b'ebibiina byaffe ebyenjawulo eby'opposition tuteese ku kiki tuzzaako bwe tunaba tukomyewo mu house.
Izina ndisime Julius Karhanga, member wa Parliament Kampala East Constituency. Ishenjero lya Uganda eri liyina engendererwaho ekitukweta rules of procedure kandi Parliament kekuba nejja kutandika ne batushomesa okutushire kutambura okutushire kubuuza ebibuuzo okutushire kwemerera na n'okukkiriza mukama witu yanagamba. embeera ya leero yeenyinamiza kubanga ekibaddewo wano bulijjo tubadde tulowooza tulina abakulembeze abasaana okubeera mu palamenti n'ekitiibwa kyayo nga bwe kibadde. Epalamenti eno erina ebiragiro ebitufuga. Tulina kye tuyita parliamentary rules of procedure. Bulubanga olutuula lwa palamenti nga lutandika tubiteekako ne tukanyiza ntujja kubeera nga tutambula bwe tuti. Era tukkiriza ffenna nti sipiika waffe ye custodian yali ku ntiko yatambuza ebiragiro bino. Leero kubadde kwenyinamiza kubanga tulabye n'abantu abadde wano enchulo esinga emu ebisanja ebisinga bibiri naye n'olaba ng'akola ekintu n'otalo omuntu ayakajja nga takisobola kikola. Nze ngamba nti ekifo kino kya kitiibwa nnyo. Omuntu yenna ayina okuyitibwa honorable mu kitiibwa ekyo ayina okwefuga atambule ng'ebiragiro bwe biweereza. Tosobola kubanga ye gwakola ebiragiro n'otandika okumenya ebiragiro. Nze ngamba abakulembeze baffe bayimirire bastandinge their ground batulungamye bulungi nga bwe kisaanidde. Ffe tuliwo tetusobola okukkiriza mu palamenti eno abantu basatu banna babeere nga batutawaanya. N'Abannayuganda tebakikiriza. Omunnayuganda asasula omusolo tujje wano tutuule twogere. Goveeri abamu tetumanya na bye banywa tetumanya na kye balidde bajje wano batucyankalane. Tetusobola kikiriza. Tetusobola kikiriza era tekigenda kuddamu wano. Nze nsiimye nnyo sipiika waffe abamu okubasindika mu kawuumula. Nze nsuubira bw'oba kusindika mu kawuumulo oba ojja kulowooza weerowooze ng'omuntu olabe by'obadde okola obadde obikola lwakyonywedde obadde obikola lwakyolidde oba obikola mu mutima n'ebirowoozo byo nga bikola bulungi. Nze nsiima nnyo sipiika waffe kyakoze kaabasindike basooke beerowooze tuddemu wano. Mwebale.
Suspend the following members for 3 days. Number 1, Honorable Nambose. Number 2, Honorable ZAAKE. Number 3, Honorable Frank Kabuye. Number 4, Honorable Joyce Bagara. Number 5, Honorable Honorable colleagues, I put a question again that the video be played, and now I want raising of arms and I want clerk, you count for me. I put a question that the video be played. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. I want the arms up. Those in favor. Honorable ZAAKE, kindly take your seat. Honorable ZAAKE, kindly take your seat. Honorable Nambose, kindly take your seat. Now, what would be so bad about a vote? Why would you fear a vote? I'm here chairing a house. I'm not outside. Okay? Sergeant at Arms,